Good morning children, welcome back to your online class. Today we will do exercise 14.2, but before doing it you should know the triangles classifications. So the triangle classification is according to side and according to angles. So first one according to side is the scalene triangle. Scalene triangle is a triangle whose all the sides are of different length. See, I've made one example I've shown here. The AB is 5, AC 13, BC 12. All are having different length. So this is a scalene triangle. Next one is the isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is a triangle which is having two sides of equal length and one side of different length. See, 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter, one is 5 centimeter. Next one is the equilateral triangle. As the name shows, equilateral means equal. Okay, so all the sides should be equal. 3, 3, 3. Equilateral triangle is a triangle which is having all its sides equal. Now B part is according to angles. Now first one is the acute angle triangle. Acute, as I already told in your first unit tests, that acute means small. Okay, very small. So acute angle triangle is a triangle. We know that a triangle has three angles. So acute angle triangle is a triangle whose all the three angles are less than 90 degrees. See, 60, 40, 80. But one thing you should keep in mind, that when we take the sum of these three, when we add up these three, it should be equal to 180 degree. Next one is the right angle triangle. Right angle triangle, as the name suggests, right means 90 degree. A triangle whose one angle is of 90 degree and other two can be 45, 45 or it can be 50, 40. Okay, but their sum should be of 90 degree. That is a right angle triangle. Third one is the obtuse angle triangle. Obtuse means more than 90 degree. So obtuse angle triangle is a triangle whose one angle is more than 90 and other two angles are acute angles. Okay, so when we take the sum of these three, then the sum will become 180 degree. Now children, there are 2 points to be noted down in your mind. First is the greater side has greater angle opposite to it. Whenever you see a triangle, I will take this triangle for example. So which is the greater side? 13 centimeter. This is the greater side. So opposite to this side is which angle? B. See, opposite to this is B. So greater side has greater angle opposite to it. So this will be the greater angle. Fine. Now next children, second point is the sum of length of any two side of triangle is always greater than the third side. Means whenever we add up any two side of a triangle, it is always greater than the third side. Suppose children, I am adding these two sides. 12 plus 13. It is 25. 25 is greater than 5. Then I add up 5 and 12. This becomes 17. 17 is greater than 13. You add up any two sides. Suppose I add up these two. 4 plus 4, 8. It is always greater than the third side, 5. I have added 3 plus 3, greater than 3 plus 3 is 6. It is greater than 3. Okay. So any two side of the triangle when we add, it is always greater than the third side. Okay children. Now children, open your books, page number 184. Okay, here some triangles are given and the question is you have to find the unknown angles. Children, unknown angles are the angles whose values are not given. See, like X and Y. So I have taken the first triangle. Here one angle is given 80 degree, other two angles are unknown, they are not given, but they have put the symbol like this. See, this means that this side AB is equal to this side AC. And you know, I have told you earlier that the side angle opposite to equal sides are equal. Means opposite to this side is angle Y. Opposite to this side is angle X. It means X and Y both are equal. If I will get X 20 degree, Y will also be 20 degree. I am just giving you example. Okay. So we will suppose X is also A, Y is also A. Okay, both are A and A. Now in triangle ABC, I have taken this triangle. ABC, A value is given, BC is not given XY, but instead of XY we have taken A. So AA means 1A and 1A, 1 plus 1, 2A. So 80 here it is added. When it goes to the other side of 180 degree, it will be subtracted. 180 minus 80 we will get 100 degree. So we will divide it with 2. Why? Because 2 is multiplied with the variable a. When any number is multiplied and we take that number to the other side of the equals to, it becomes divided. Cancel it, children. 2 into 1 is 2. 2 into 50 is 100. So a is 50. If a is 50 means y is also 50, x is also 50. Because we have supposed x and y as a. So this is also 50 and 50. Both are 50 degree. Now children, all other figures are almost the same. I have taken the different one, the 10th one, which is the very important one also. Here children, they have given us two parallel lines. See this line and this line. This is the symbol of parallel. This is the symbol of parallel. Okay, 60 degrees given and 130 degrees given in your question. Nothing else is given. Here they have written x. If you see the figure in your book, page 184, here it is given y and here it is given p. But children, here this angle is also not given. I have written here q. We suppose this angle is q. Now what we have taken? Children, you know that when two lines are parallel to each other, there are some alternate angles, some corresponding angles, which you have already done in 6th standard. So P is 60 degrees. See, this is 60, this will also be 60 degree because these two are alternate, opposite to this line. Okay. Now children, see these two angles, 130 and Q. 50 we got afterwards. Let you see only 130 and Q. I have added Q and 130. What should it be the sum? The sum should be 180 degree. Why? Because children, this is a straight line. You can write here 180 degree angle on a straight line. Okay. Now 130 I have taken to other side. This is plus. Here it become minus. Answer is 50 degree. Now children, see this Y and this Q. Again these two are alternate like 60 and this P. Y and Q are alternate. So if Q is 50, Y will also be 50. Why? Again alternate angles. These two lines are parallel. Now children, see I have two angles, 60 and Y. What is missing? 70. But I know these three angles are on a straight line. Angles on a straight line means the sum should be equal to 180 degree. So children, 60 plus 50. I have taken 60x plus y. This plus this. I have the value of y, I put the value of y 50, x is not given, so equals to 180, so 60 plus 51 and 10, so children this is added over here, when it goes to other side it will be subtracted. Now children, see here we have to find the three unknown angles. One is P, we got 60 degree, one is Y, we got 50 degree, one is X, that we got 70 degree. Fine children, now coming to your next question, third one. The angle of vertex of an isosceles triangle is 100 degree. Find its base angles. See children, whenever you see a triangle, whatever is this top one, that is the vertex. Okay, this is the vertex angle on the top, and these two are like we eat pizza base, you remember? So this is the base of the triangle. These are the base angles. So here they have written in the question, it is an isosceles triangle. See children, I told you in the definition, isosceles triangle is a triangle whose two sides are equal. And these two symbols I have put, these are the symbol of equal. Okay, it means AB is equal to AC. And here in the sum I told you, when two sides are equal, then the opposite angles are equal. Similarly, if these two sides are equal, my base angle should be equal. Okay, opposite angle. Now I have taken supposed here as A, like the same way, like this. Okay, and I think same way you will get your answer. Now here 100 is given, 100 plus A plus A. A plus A, 1A plus 1A, 2A, 180 minus 180. So children, 2 is multiplied with A variable. I have taken 2, I take it to the other side, it become divided, means A is 40. If this A is 40, this A will also be 40 degree each. Now I want to just cross check my answer. So 40 plus 40, 80 plus 100, 180. It means my sum of angle of triangle is 180, means my answer is correct. See, next is fifth part. See your books. Question number 5 is, in an isosceles triangle, each base angle is 4 times of its vertex angle. See children, They are saying each base angle, means B and C is 4 times the vertex angle. Vertex angle, nothing is given in the triangle. So this is an isosceles triangle. It means base angles are same. We have supposed that vertex angle is x and base angle is 4 times, means 4x. So we have taken this triangle same way as you have done the earlier sums. A plus B plus C, 1x, 4x, 4x. 4 plus 4 plus 8 plus 1, 9x. Similarly, divide this, you will get 20. Angle A is 20, angle B is 4x and C is 4x. 4 into 20, 80 and 80. So children, we have 80, 80 and 20. So when we add up these all, it will become 80 plus 80, 160 plus 20, 180. It means our answer is correct. Now children, see the 8th one. Your question is, in a right angle triangle. Children, right angle triangle is a triangle whose one angle is of 90 degree, other two are acute angles. They have given the ratio of acute angle 2:3. So children, we will suppose these two acute angle as 2x, 3x. So 2x, 3x and 90. Same way in a triangle ABC, 2x plus 90 plus 3x. Add up these. Okay, 3x plus 2x, 5x. 90, it is added over here, plus positive. When it goes to other side, it will become negative, minus 8. These two are multiplied. 5 will go to the other side, it will become divided. So answer is 18. But answer x is 18. We need 2x and 3x. So angle A is 2x, 2 multiply 18 is 36 and 3x, 3 multiply 18 is 54. Okay children, now see, this is 90. It means sum of these two should also be 90. Then only it will become 180. So we will add up these two. 54 plus 36, it is also 90. It means we have cross-checked, our answer is correct. The sum of triangle is becoming 180 degree. Now the last sum of your exercise, because you are having only up to 9 sum. Okay, this is the last one. See your question. The vertex angle of an isosceles triangle is 3 times the sum of its base angles. Find each angle. See children, read the question 2-3 times because it is little bit complicated. Okay, so see, nothing is given. They have said that whatever is the base angle. Okay, suppose it is x. They are saying vertex angle is 3 times the sum of base angle. It is not 3 times the base angle. It is 3 times the sum of base angle. Means 3 multiply sum of the base angle means 1x plus 1x, 1 plus 1, 2x. So 3 into 2 is 6x. So this I am having 6, this is x and x. So angle A plus B plus C is 180, 6x plus x plus x, 6, 7, 8, 8x. So we divide this with 188. So when we divide, we will not get a whole number. We will get the answer in points. 22.5 degree. Angle B is 22.5. Angle C is 22.5. So this is 6x. So we will multiply 22.5 with 6. We will get 135. Now children, I want to clarify. I want to cross check whether my answer is correct or not. These all, when we take the sum, it becomes 180 or not. We will add up 22.5, 22.5. These two will become 45. 45 plus 135, it will become 180. It means after cross-checking, we came to know that our answer is correct. This much is enough. Thank you, children.